Police work in the United States is always adapting, and that evolution extends to the firearms officers carry. These days, spotting a duty revolver chambered in .38 Special or .357 Magnum is like catching a glimpse of a museum piece. Back in the 1980s, during the height of the cocaine epidemic, agencies began upgrading to more capable firearms out of necessity. Fast forward to today, and with attacks on police officers reportedly rising by over 60%, departments are constantly reassessing what kind of sidearms give their officers the upper hand in dangerous confrontations. Advances in ballistics technology have played a major role. After conducting extensive testing, the Federal Bureau of Investigation concluded that modern 9mm ammunition performs on par with, and in many cases exceeds, other popular duty rounds. As a result, departments across the country are phasing out larger calibers and returning to 9mm handguns as standard issue duty weapons. This trend is most visible among major urban police departments, many of which are under both political pressure to scale back militarization and social calls to strengthen community trust. What critics often overlook, however, is that switching back to 9mm does not mean giving up performance. On the contrary, officers are now able to carry more rounds per magazine, benefit from reduced recoil, and utilize high-performance 9mm hollow points that provide excellent stopping power and precision. The shift improves both accuracy and threat stopping potential. To get a clearer picture of current trends, we compiled data on the sidearm choices of 10 of the country's largest police agencies. It's worth noting this list is based on verified but publicly available sources. It may not reflect the full scope of every department's active inventory or future procurement plans. However, it offers a solid snapshot of the modern duty pistol landscape. New York City Police Department. As the largest police force in America, the New York City Police Department is tasked with safeguarding a city that is home to nearly 9 million residents. With close to 40,000 officers in uniform, the NYPD remains deeply committed to the 9mm platform. On duty, NYPD officers are issued Spears 124-grain Gold Dot Plus P hollow points, and that's the only load authorized for defensive use. Recruits in the police academy now get the opportunity to test out different pistols before making a selection. With guidance from firearms instructors, rookies choose from a short list of approved duty sidearms. Personal fit and comfort are major factors in the decision. As of April 20th, 2017, the three primary pistols authorized by the NYPD are the Glock 19, the Smith & Wesson Model 5946, and the Sig Sauer P226 double action only. Due to concerns over accidental discharges, all NYPD-approved firearms have exceptionally heavy triggers, close to 12 pounds in pull weight. This policy even plays a role in the hiring process, where recruits must pass a trigger pull assessment. Roughly 25,000 NYPD officers are reported to carry the Glock 19, making it the dominant platform within the department. The Smith & Wesson 5946, a stainless steel double-action only pistol with a magazine disconnect and ambidextrous safeties, is another long-standing option. It features either fixed sights or a fully adjustable rear sight. The Sig Sauer P226, popular with elite military units, rounds out the trio. Its aluminum alloy frame is hard anodized, and a decocking lever on the left side makes for safe lowering of the hammer. Chicago Police Department. With over 13,000 sworn officers, the Chicago Police Department is the second largest force in the country. CPD firearms policy is tied directly to each officer's date of hire, And as of August 28, 2015, all officers, whether on or off duty, are required to carry a striker-fired semi-automatic pistol chambered in 9mm Luger. There are rare exceptions, allowing some officers to carry a .380 ACP semi-auto, but the vast majority of patrol officers are issued a 9mm sidearm. CPD allows for a wide selection of authorized firearms. These include the Glock 17 and Glock 19, several variants of the Springfield Armory Tense D line, and the Smith & Wesson M&P series. As of June of 2018, the department expanded its approved weapons list to include the Sig Sauer P320 family, such as the P320 Nitron full-size model. This move echoes a nationwide trend toward modular platforms and red dot ready sidearms. With modern 9mm ballistics and duty-focused ergonomics, CPD officers now carry pistols that are both high in capacity and low in recoil, maximizing their chances of responding effectively under pressure. Los Angeles Police Department, out on the West Coast. The Los Angeles Police Department fields over 9,000 sworn officers, each responsible for policing one of the most sprawling urban landscapes in the country. Up until 2002, the LAPD issued the Beretta Model 92F as their standard sidearm. But that changed when Chief William Bratton took over and authorized the adoption of Glock pistols. Soon after, the department began issuing the Glock 22 chambered in .40 Smith & Wesson. This platform remained dominant for years until a significant modernization occurred. As of January of 2022, the LAPD transitioned to the FN 509 MRD law enforcement model as its new standard duty pistol. This full-size, optics-ready handgun chambered in 9mm reflects the department's push for red dot compatibility and enhanced modularity. For their elite special weapons and tactics unit, the LAPD turned to a more classic platform. Kimber developed a specific version of their custom tactical law enforcement too, a 5-inch barreled 1911 chambered in .45 automatic Colt pistol, designed with SWAT-level precision and durability in mind. Philadelphia Police Department. In the heart of Pennsylvania's largest city, the Philadelphia Police Department staffs about 7,000 sworn officers, each tasked with patrolling some of the roughest neighborhoods in the country. The department gives its officers a fairly broad range of sidearm options, depending on their certification, assignment, and level of training. When it comes to primary duty weapons, officers may be authorized to carry 4-inch or 2-inch revolvers chambered in either .38 caliber or .357 Magnum, a nod to some traditionalists in the ranks. However, modern semi-automatics dominate the field. Standard issue and approved options include the Glock 17 and Glock 19, both in 9mm, as well as the Glock 22 in .40 caliber. Officers who prefer larger calibers can opt for the Glock 21 or the slimmer Glock 21 SF, both chambered in .45 automatic Colt pistol. The variety gives Philly officers flexibility, whether they're on patrol or off-duty. Houston Police Department. With about 5,400 sworn officers, the Houston Police Department is the largest law enforcement agency in the state of Texas, and one that's faced increased challenges since the population boom following Hurricane Katrina. In response to growing crime rates, Houston PD focused on arming its officers with reliable, high-powered sidearms. Department policy mandates that new recruits carry the Glock 17 in 9mm as their standard issue pistol. Beyond that, officers may carry a selection of duty weapons chambered in .40 Smith & Wesson, including the Glock 22, Glock 23, and multiple models from Sig Sauer like the P229, P226, and the P220. Officers who have been grandfathered in under older policies may still legally carry their previously approved firearms. That includes a few revolver calibers rarely seen in modern policing, such as .38 Special, .357 Magnum, .44 Magnum, and even .45 Colt. These older sidearms still see duty from time to time, particularly among veteran officers with decades on the force. Detroit Police Department. In the Motor City, the Detroit Police Department made a strategic move to standardize its issue pistols around one proven platform. With a force of roughly 2,200 sworn officers, the department now equips its personnel with the Smith & Wesson M and P9M 2.0, a polymer-framed, striker-fired handgun chambered in 9mm. This sidearm offers excellent ergonomics, modular backstraps, and a durable construction well suited for the unpredictable conditions of street-level policing in Detroit. Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department. Serving the nation's capital, the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department manages non-federal law enforcement across the District of Columbia with a staff of more than 3,000 officers. What sets this department apart is its operational environment. It works alongside a dense network of federal agencies like the Secret Service and Capitol Police, often within overlapping jurisdictions. Since as far back as 1989, D.C. officers have relied on Glock pistols as their primary duty firearms. The Glock 17 and Glock 19, both chambered in 9mm, are standard issue for most patrol officers. Supervisory personnel, such as lieutenants and higher ranks, may opt to carry the more compact Glock 26 in 9mm. The Emergency Response Team DC's tactical unit goes with a different platform entirely, running the Sig Sauer P226, also chambered in 9mm, favored for its accuracy and reliability under pressure. Dallas Police Department. Serving the city for well over a century, the Dallas Police Department has earned a strong reputation for professionalism and community service. With around 3,640 sworn officers and over 550 civilian staff, the department remains focused on building trust and keeping the city safe. The standard duty pistol for Dallas officers is the Sig Sauer P226, a full-sized, double-action service handgun chambered in 9mm. Officers, however, aren't locked into just one model. They're permitted to carry several other Sig Sauer pistols, including the P225, P228, P239, and P229 in both 9mm and .357 SIG configurations. Dallas PD also allows a wide range of Glock pistols for duty use. That includes the Glock 17, Glock 19, and Glock 26, all chambered in 9mm, as well as the Glock 31, Glock 32, and Glock 33 in .357 SIG. These striker-fired pistols offer excellent reliability, magazine capacity, and ease of maintenance. Veteran officers hired prior to the transition to Sig Sauer sidearms are grandfathered into carrying previously authorized handguns. These include Beretta models like the 92F, 92FS, and 92G, all chambered in 9mm. Some longtime officers also carry Smith & Wesson revolvers in either .38 Special or .357 Magnum. As for backup or off-duty weapons, the department permits officers to carry certain .380 ACP pistols. These include the SIG 230 and SIG 232, as well as the Beretta 84 Fan 85 F compact and easily concealable. These pistols offer extra peace of mind when a second firearm is needed. Boston Police Department. The roots of law enforcement in Boston date back nearly 4 centuries, with the original town watch formed in 1631. By the mid-1800s, the Boston Police Department was formally established, and today it remains one of the oldest municipal police forces in the United States. Modern-day Boston officers are issued a choice between 3 Glock pistols, all chambered in .40 Smith & Wesson. The available options are the Glock 22, Glock 23, and the more compact Glock 27. Each one offers dependable firepower, manageable recoil, and strong performance in duty conditions. Boston PD doesn't stop at sidearms either. Officers may also be equipped with a 12-gauge Benelli M3 short-barreled shotgun, a 5.56mm Bushmaster XM15 patrol rifle, or the Sig Sauer GSR, a .45 automatic Colt pistol chambered 1911 designed for tactical applications. Miami-Dade Police Department. Covering over 2,100 square miles and protecting a population of more than 2.5 million people, the Miami-Dade Police Department is one of the largest county-level law enforcement agencies in the country. With approximately 2,900 sworn personnel and around 1,700 civilian employees, the department operates on a massive scale. The department's current standard issue sidearm is the Glock 17, chambered in 9mm. Lightweight, reliable, and high in capacity, it fits well with Miami-Dade's fast-paced and high-risk environment. Before adopting the Glock 17 as standard, officers had more flexibility and could choose from a wide range of approved pistols. That list included the Heckler & Koch USP-9, the Smith & Wesson 5943 Tactical Smith & Wesson, and the 5906, the Ruger P94 and P95 double-action only, the Sig Sauer P226 double-action only, the P239 double-action only, and the Beretta 92D. These older options reflect the department's diverse operational needs over the years. As we've seen, 9mm duty pistols now dominate law enforcement agencies across the country. While some departments enforce a mandatory switch, others continue to offer a range of approved models, balancing modernization with officer preference. And as ammunition technology continues to improve, today's 9mm hollow points deliver the kind of performance once reserved for much larger calibers. More importantly, the consistent evolution in police sidearms shows how departments nationwide are adapting to emerging threats while keeping public safety front and center. Whether it's patrol units, tactical teams, or off-duty officers, the tools they carry reflect a commitment to readiness and responsibility. That wraps it up, folks. If you learned something new or just enjoyed the breakdown, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps our channel keep bringing you top-tier firearm content. Want more insights, reviews, and real-world gear analysis? Then make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and we'll see you on the range.